Come on. Right now, people, what you're watching is definitely him pee-pee. His body's saying, hey, we don't need to store any of the weight in an area like normally he stay pretty full out, but instead he's holding on to quite a bit of it in his stomach, man. This is the body saying, hey, listen, we're fading. We are fading, man. What's up, man? Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's finish up with a little light work, man. See what you got left in you. I know you've been sleeping good. And go ahead and kill this once it gets to 1:30, all right? Guys, you know, this is kind of the hard part. Stan and I are going to talk a little bit about, you know, what he means to us. And shit, we'll have to get Jamarcus people on here too, because this dog has been a staple in our everyday lives. And he's the one that I was betting on for my own personal use. Just like, yo, let's go kick it. Let's go hang out, boy. He's the one that been on my heels, on my left for a long time. So now I'm gonna have to do it all over again with his son. What's up, man? You ready to do a little something? Now, here you go. See if you can still listen, boy. Down. Hey, man. Look at that, people. My man's, he's Bone Thugs, No Harmony. Here. Good boy, man. He's still motivated, man. He's still motivated to try. Oh, it's behind you, man. I mean, it might be being in the house. He's motivated, man. Somebody says, hey, man, well, hey, Eagle, come here. We're going to let him get on the pillow a little bit. Come here. He sees Stan, though. See, Stan's still a staple in his life. You know, when Stan's here, he's like, man, where's he going? He going to get something else, but I want to get on that pillow. He ain't been on the pillow in some days, literally probably 2 weeks now. And every time he thinks he's going outdoors, he busts out the door, lays around all day long. But soon as he sees somebody go out that door, he's like, what y'all doing? Hey, man. All that swelling. I asked Tad, like I said, man, why does this look like this here? Body's just storing energy where it needs to, I guess, the most energy. So he's still motivated. Now, good boy. Now I got to teach his son these same things. And just to relax. That's the crazy part. Good boy, man. Reward him a few times in this position, even if you are still training your dog. That's the funny part, is like, it all worked the same way. He's right here with you. Rolling. Guys, Tifa here with FitBully TV. We've got Iron Sharp K9 Stan, the dog man. Now, years ago, what you guys don't know is I reached out to Stan. I said, man, I know I wanted to get to a place where I could get back to working some dogs and having a good time and trying to find the fun in it again. And Stan was the guy I saw online. I said, man, that dude probably could help me get these dogs rocking and rolling. Mm-hmm. So went out to Stan. I didn't have Ego yet. Zara, you was able to activate Zara.
Yeah,
she went lunatic. And I said, oh, there's the devil I know. And I then brought Ego to life, per se. What were your thoughts as you've watched and been a part of this dog's progress the whole time, man?
Man, as you know, I was not a fan of a bully
at all.
At all. You know, Chief changed my perception of them, and then Ego really did, because of the stuff that we've seen him do, hanging in the tree for 45 plus minutes, going on 5-mile walks, like all of these things. Like, bullies should not be able to do that, and he's done it consistently, and it's been every day, and he's just gotten better and better and better, and there hasn't been too much that you've asked him to do that he hasn't been able to do.
I mean, even being able to get him to do a little diving.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see.
Finishing the set of dogs off. And the irony is, I'm thinking, man, he ain't gonna be able to dive. And he was under the water so long one time, I was like this, hey man, what's he down there doing? And then when you go back and watch the clip, shout out to Better Best Dog for being in the pool, you go, bro, he was really trying to get that thing, and he never stopped until he did.
And he's always like calculating. I mean, even now, his eyes are still processing, and I like looking at a dog and seeing the wheels turn. I pretty much have a dog right now, and there's no life in those eyes. training dog per se, not one of my personal dogs. But I love to see that he's always processing everything. He's always trying to figure out the best way to do something. Even when you put the bird in the tree that one day, he figured out how to get up there.
Damn.
Like, there's been so many opportunities and there's been so many situations that he's just figured out what you wanted him to do because he's just him. Like, and I mean, you don't find dogs like that too often.
But you got to make them, bro. You got to build them. You got to, you know, take care of your dog. And you know, I want to do this because, you know, we are getting not to the end, but the end is near. And Stan has been a staple in this dog's life. He knows when he sees Stan, some good stuff's gonna happen. He gets to have fun and play a little bit. So we gonna finish him out playing a little bit.
I mean, and it's honestly hard to, I mean, even see him like this because this ain't E. You know, he's moving slow. He's still precise about all his steps, but I mean, he used to be just
Yeah, man.
and now seeing him slow down, I mean, that's tough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab this pillow, man. I don't know. And that fly get in your whiskey, boy.
Oh,
That fly get in there now.
but even like that, he still got that heart. And that's why I like the pit bull. That's why I do like the blockheads. They're always gonna have heart. They gonna want to go until they can't go no more.
Exactly. Damn, boy. Hey, you know this is the trash can. I got the doo-doo in it. That's why. Dookie trash, nigga. Now I know why they have those coasters. They Tim and them have coasters you could sell
To put over
your whiskey. I'm about to get him now. What's up, man? Look at you, man. Look, you know you can't do this too long. Hold this real quick, Stan.
I got you, B.
Now, guys, as I've said before, man, it is definitely heartbreaking. No, it's gonna drop some. Dang.
Last time I had him out here, bro.
And the heart is still there.
Damn.
And he's trying to figure out, why can I not get it? Like, what's going on?
That's the thing, bro. He literally.
The eyes are still processing everything.
Dang. He doesn't have, and mind you, people, I've fed him for 3 days straight before, and he hold on to more weight. I've now fed him 5 days straight because he's got to take his prednisone, and he literally is not holding on to weight, man. This is terrible to watch. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, that's
Like, he literally has no strength to do this.
he got the heart. He just don't have the physical ability right now.
The ability is gone, man. This is the kind of stuff that tear you to pieces, man. It's watching your dog lose his little bit of drive he got left because he literally can't drive in no direction. There we go, man.
E.
There we go, man. He got a little bit left.
Boy, E.
Golly. This kind of stuff, you gotta let him go out on his own way. You know, a lot of people, they sit up there and baby their dogs, and mind you, I told you, Marcus, we're gonna take a step back. He ain't gonna do a bunch of walks and stuff. We can't overdo it, but I ain't gonna underdo it neither. And I can tell you, every time I get to that back door, or even this morning, I was looking for him because I was letting all the other dogs out, and he was, I think, the first one out the door. I said, man, what are you doing out here? Yeah. He supposed to be laying down resting.
I mean, even when I walked up, he was trying to go outside.
Yeah.
When I came in today, he was like, come on, I ain't trying to go to that room, stay in here.
Yeah. He's a whiny baby, man. He wants to play, man, and that's why you fall in love with these dogs, because you know, they have no quit and no give in them. But the challenge is you do have to watch everything now, because I mean, he could literally be one breath away from falling out at this point due to his body being so tired. And then we start talking about temperature raising. So mind you, average temperature spikes 1 to 2 degrees, and he's already hot because of the prednisone, because of the cancer. So the inflammation side, he's inflamed. So you're like, bro, he might get 3 to 5 minutes versus the
35 minutes he was doing before.
I mean, we got a video where we start recording at the 10-minute mark with him and Juice back in the day. And they would already been on for there for like 10, 15.
Yeah, and they went on for another 10, I think another 13 minutes.
So you go, that was 23 minutes in the dead summer of the dead sun out in, you know, Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. So
I forgot about that one.
that's my point, bro. This is the dog I bet on every time. This is the dog I'm still betting on. And if it's up to me, which it is, and I get that chance to kind of like lean into his son, here's the formula. Yeah, all I gotta do is what I've been doing and bring Maestro, it's probably what I'm gonna name him, teacher is what that means in Spanish, and just let that dog live, man, and we're gonna have a good time raising him up. But definitely want to shoot an episode thanking Stan for all the support and guidance and being there for the dogs, get his perspective, because you know you see this in real time, and this ain't the dog that we knew.
But even like you were talking about a couple weeks ago, where you were like, hey, I'm not gonna pretend that he's dead already. I'm gonna make sure that he continues to live. Like, if you would have sheltered him, if you would have stopped working him, he'd probably be gone already. But he still has some will.
Yeah, and this right here keep his appetite up too, people. I mean, like, mind you, dog ain't doing it. He be like, man, I don't really need to eat. I ain't spend no energy.
Yeah.
So in this case, he still got some energy, man. And I ain't gonna pretend like he don't. Now, mind you, he gonna go in there and sleep the rest of the night. He gonna be gone.
Yeah.
When he come off this pillow,
yeah,
he's gonna be done. Gassed. But just seeing him do this, man, it's heartwarming.
But this is the way, I mean, this is the way to go. I mean, if you gonna go, you might as well do it doing what you love.
Period, people. Period, man. And
you see, he's having a ball.
Yeah,
he's having a grand old time right now.
You can't make this up. And I'm glad, you know, shout out to the Better Best, because he said you're going to have to lower it. And I'm thinking to myself, no, he'll be fine. He's not. He's not.
But even this, like, this is good to see.
Oh, yeah.
He still got some life left in that boy.
Yeah, man.
Good boy, E. Good boys.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, as we said before, people, Dr. Tadlock, if you watched the other episode, he's probably got a week or two left. Chris Moore told me to double down on prednisone. When we get to the face, he said, look, if you think he got a day left, double down on prednisone, which just means make sure you give it twice a day. I start doubling down and giving it to him a little bit more, because I haven't really overdone it. And so I'm going to just make sure that he gets the best chance possible to leave this earth. Because we can say for fact he's definitely fucking lived.
Yeah.
And that's thanks to everybody, because it's all hands on deck. Guys, listen, keep taking care of your dogs, man.